Okay, so upper die center pin is going to be a revolve. So we're going to start that off on a sketch, and then this is going to be our axis. Okay, so this axis I'm drawing is going to be the total length of this shape, which is 3 inches. Oops, I was off center a little. 3 inches. Okay. Now, this top part is going to be the radius of the main body. So the main body shows a diameter of 0.4375, and I'm going to divide that by 2 to get our radius. Okay. Next thing I do, I'm going to come down and make that groove. If you look at it, you can see a little groove in it, and that groove comes down 0.125 first, and then you can see it goes back in. You're not sure what that distance is, so we're just going to put this in somewhere like this, and we'll dimension it here in a second. This next part goes down, and that is 0.1875 from up here. So I'm going to dimension this, and I'm going to go from here to here, and that is 0.1875. Okay, and then the other thing we had to dimension was this. This is that groove. So very important here. This is going to be half of that diameter. And you can kind of see to the left of that little shape of the upper die center pin, you can see it has a diameter of 0.281. We're working in a slice of it since we're going to revolve, so we need to divide that by 2. Okay, now we have our little groove. The rest of this then is pretty much just continuing this down for the rest of the length of this pin. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to bring this down. Then I'm going to finish that off. Okay, and just to verify to make sure this is the right size. Okay, this dimension. Cool. Yep, so that shows it was over constrained, which means it's locked into being the same size. Here's where it gets fun. I finished this sketch. Okay, now again, think of this as like a slice of pie of that upper die center pin. Instead of extruding this, I'm going to revolve. Okay, so I've revolved. This is my profile. Now I have to choose my axis. Okay, and I can tell that I have my axis selected because it's kind of like a blue color. I choose that inner axis, and now you can see I've revolved this. Okay, after that, now we are getting into a chamfer. So it says both ends are chamfered 0.03. Oops, 0.03 here as well as here. Okay, next thing I have is a hole in the bottom. So I'm going to right click on this bottom and make a new sketch, place a point, finish sketch. Okay, now we're creating our hole. So I go to my hole feature, and this hole says 1/4 UNC. That means it's going to be threaded. So I'm going to click right here, 1/4 UNC. Yep, I'm pretty good. Now the depth, it shows I have a depth of 1 inch, so termination, distance 1. Hit OK, and there's our part. We just need to change it to the material it's supposed to be, and we're good.